I was the perfect mom until I had kids. No, really, I was. In my pre-children fantasy, I popped out a bunch of children who were great sleepers, and they never had diarrhea shooting out of the back of their diaper into their hair. And speaking of hair, no knots, ever. They were vegetable-loving, chore-loving little angels. Before I had actual kids, my fantasy kids, they called me Mom, not Mom. And they never threw tantrums in public, in the middle of a mall, or a library, or a church, during a funeral. I mean, other people's kids did that, but not my children. And most importantly, motherhood fulfilled me completely, and I loved every single second of it. But in reality, motherhood is nuts. My kids, nuts. Completely nuts. So nuts that sometimes I have to hide away in the pantry and shove snacks in my mouth because the way today is going, there's no way I'm going to have time for a sit-down meal like a fancy person. No time for forks today, people. See, this parenting gig is not for wusses. Oh, it is not. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love my actual children more than I ever imagined I could love anyone. But parenting is hard. I mean, we're raising humans, like real ones, with different personalities and tendencies. And let's be honest, no one is actually completely equipped for this gig. I mean, this is harder than brain surgery, trying to raise tiny little helpless babies into responsible, decent adults. This is no joke, people. We all create this fantasy of what we think motherhood will look like. And then when reality hits and we can't reach the fantasy, then we're just left feeling inadequate, right? Laying in bed at night, beating ourselves up and feeling guilty. Am I right? But see, this is the new approach I've taken recently. Instead of laying in bed late at night feeling guilty about all the things I didn't accomplish, which basically means feeling guilty that I'm not Superwoman who can do everything perfectly and check off 3,000 things off her to-do list, instead I start thinking about all the things that I did accomplish. Because the fact that I could keep humans alive and fed and loved and maybe fit in a shower for myself like once a week, that deserves some major credit. We pile so much guilt on ourselves because we're self-abusive freaks. We need to stop. We need to change our focus from everything we lack and everything we suck at to thinking about all the things we're accomplishing and all the things we actually are getting right. This is why I own a tiara, people. It's not a joke. It's a uniform, the mom uniform. Tiara, pajama pants, any shirt that isn't white, and a coffee pot. The mom uniform. So on days when you survived being a grown-up and survived rinsing out your toddler's pooped underwear and survived running 19 errands and answering/ignoring 726 "but why, Mom?" questions and survived your dog vomiting all over the carpet and your teenager temporarily hating you, on those days, wear a freaking tiara. Because you earned it.